a long slumber. Heart pumping, sounded like loud thunder. Rising from my bed, feeling stronger than Paul Bunyan. A gush of wind hits my cheek. In a blink of an eye, unveiling hidden history. It's the awakening. An alchemical sacred state within. Came from sin, now my path is straight like light from a laser pen. Used to focus on all that negative. Psychological war, now peace is my medicine. Pulling back the covers, a jump from the mattress. Face to face with destiny, find a law of attraction. Now life is changing and I'm awakened from hibernation. Raging like a grizzly bear coming from out the cave. I'm saying I'm feeling so alive. Fell asleep but I knew that when I opened my eyes I could see it clearly. All the games they play, no I'm not the same. I'm awake now, finally out of that coma. Living my life before it's all over. Now I'm awake now, playing my cards right. Staying up all day and all night. Like opera singers at concerts, feeling honored like actor scholars receiving Oscars. Instead of vodka, sipping water, kombucha and kava. Assalamu alaikum to the older soprano macabre. Why I walk around blind, ignorant to truth? End up crooked like a smile with a missing tooth. Playing with fire, yo, you're bound to get burnt. There's a bigger purpose why we all came down to this earth. Let's just elevate consciousness in every metropolis, from the poor impoverished to the Oval Offices. Whether Christian, Muslim or Hindu, gotta live in love just to get through. Taking off like rocket fuel missiles, it's official. I'm saying I'm feeling so alive. Fell asleep but I knew that when I opened my eyes I could see it clearly. All the games they play, no I'm not the same. I'm awake now, finally out of that coma. Living my life before it's all over. Now I'm awake now, playing my cards right. Staying up all day and all night. This is forever and ever, no momentary bliss. Food for the soul, a spiritual culinary dish. Taking you on an out of ordinary trip. Moral support's important as we go into this global shift. In this together, freely just like the breeze. Forgiving when we mess up, embracing divinity. This is our time now. Excellence is our birthright. Pushing the pedal, no stop for no turnpikes. Now ain't no time to wait. Find the key to that gate. So I hit the block, connecting the dots. Fell asleep but now awake. I'm telling y'all that we cannot fall. Gotta stay involved, cause they be lying and you put it up on the news while intending for you to conform. But now I'm feeling.
Welcome home, hero, and welcome to the Great Awakening. True story, my friends. I've been desperately waging a battle against the deep state since 2013 to get you the activation codes for the Great Awakening. Yes, the Illuminati exists. How do I know this? It's my family. But that's not important right now. What's important is that you, ordinary, everyday people just like you, at least 1 billion of you, maybe more, are about to find out that you actually, in fact, are an incarnated angel here on a rescue mission to free humanity from slavery. You are an intergalactic class badass. And this will be true for about 1 billion of you. I'm not kidding in the slightest, folks. I have been fighting desperately to get you this information for quite some time. This is the most suppressed story in America. Rockefellers tried to tear this down personally, repeatedly. So, the reason why everybody I talk to, like 90%, are seeing repeating numbers is because those are actually, in fact, the activation codes for the Great Awakening. Oh, 100%, this will play out. So if you've been seeing any sort of number string, 123, 333, but especially 444, anything along those lines, any number at all, but especially if you've been seeing 1111 or 27. Those are big codes, folks, and 11 is super easy to explain. All you have to do is track the etymology, the origin point of the word, back to its source in the Norse territory, where you will find out that one of the 4 accepted translations translates straight to angel. Yep, so if you've been seeing 1111, that is literally your wake-up call, angel. We need all operators online ASAP. And again, you are an intergalactic class badass. We need you awake ASAP. So if you were born on the 3rd, 11th, 17, 27, probably an angel. So also factor this in. You may also be a reincarnated ancient Egyptian Jedi. Oh, this story is going to get wild, folks. So here's the backstory. The reason why I'm spinning this sword is because this comes with a program that teaches you how to unlock the operating system of your brain. True story, my friends. I've been fighting to get that to you since 2009. And it's been a rocks thrown through windows, black helicopter kind of life, folks. Numerous poisoning attempts. Poisoning attempts and you didn't die? Yeah, poison doesn't work on fireproof people. We'll get to that here in a second. But for now, the important part is you. Remembering that you are, in fact, an incarnated angel or Jedi. So, I originally was doing fire spinning as a way to exercise at Burning Man. That became a full-time profession because some really fun guys taught me a way to actually manually engage the power of your subconscious mind as a secondary drive. Yeah, simply by speaking out loud, you program yourself, but you also kick on a circuit. The easy way to explain it is like your conscious mind is a gear. It's a small gear, but it's perfectly in mesh synchronicity with a big gear. So when you speak out loud, watch the magic happen. True story, friends. Now here's why that's a big deal. This does work. And what I get to do now, finally, is tell you how ridiculously, amazingly powerful you actually already are. And friends, this is all hashtag science facts. Yep, this is completely just what is. There is no argument about this, somehow. So what I'm going to do now is compare and contrast your brain to that of a supercomputer that takes up 2 tennis courts of space. How do you think your brain measures out compared to a supercomputer that takes up 2 tennis courts of space? The mathematical fact of the matter is that your brain is literally, mathematically, 1,000,000 times more powerful than a supercomputer that takes up 2 tennis courts of space. Facts. Once again, I'll even put the hashtag to prove it. Hashtag facts. That's how good you are, my friend, and all you have to do is speak out loud. I know that sounds too good to be true. That's why we put the staff in your hand. It's a better learning tool than the sword. But in the process of learning how to unlock these new skills, you will literally learn how to activate the power of your subconscious mind as a secondary drive. Here's where this gets really good, folks. I'm never going to ask you for money. Well, I'm going to ask for donations because I've got friends who are being tortured right now and they need houses. I have plenty of money. Hey, friends from back in the day, I got like $127,000 in the bank. Yeah, so that is like $500,000 for a normal person because I don't do anything other than this and all my stuff's paid off. So here we go, folks. I had this crazy experience in, what was it, about 2004, where I was working with this ridiculously powerful psychic. I'm 99% sure he was I'm 100% sure he was on MK Ultra. Like, he just really good. And he taught me how to ground and center myself. And then he ran me through this exercise, and in the middle of talking to him, I woke up. And it was like, wait, what? What just happened? And he looks at me and he goes, what? And I go, I just woke up, but how did I wake up in the middle of talking? Like, I was just talking to you. I know that, I remember that part, but I just woke up somehow. Like, it's like I was asleep before. And he goes, oh, wow, awesome. And I said, what? And he goes, that's what we've been working so hard to get to. What do you mean? He goes, well, now that you're awake, I can tell you that I'm an angel working undercover. And I am too. And it was the weirdest thing because I had never conceived of that before. I am too? What does that even mean? He goes, yeah, you're an angel too. It's why I'm working with you. And I'm like, oh, whoa. And I was real just lit up about this, like just for like 2 days. And then I went, am I going crazy? Yeah, I'm a pretty big F up in life. You know, never really hurt anybody too bad, but not proud of myself. No. And so I fought it off. But then this massive flurry of numbers and names that were all connected to people who were having angelic experiences, because I wasn't the only one, was the whew part. Because what I did was start talking with my friends about this, and they're like, I have the same thing. And what I noticed is that there was a pattern of names and numbers in all these friends who were waking up as angels, or who had like massive healing powers, which are the people who I wanted to hang out with. And so over and over again, they would have AN in their name. And the AN is just really easy, folks. It's an abbreviation for angel. But then also so many people were born on the 27th or the 11th. So what I'm going to do now is show you some people that are just random people. It's mostly like my waiters at Denny's, because they're a captive audience, and it's fun for me when they walk up and I say, hey, do you have Ann in your name? And they're like, my middle name is Ann. And I'm like, oh, really? When's your birthday? 27th. Huh. And then I hand them a card from 2013 and I say, check that out. And they're like, wah, in a good way. And so, folks, I wanted to show you some of these before we go any further, because we have a lot to talk about. And these are all completely real encounters. None of this is staged whatsoever. So remember, folks, I don't need anything from you other than your attention, please. You're about to find out you're an angel. And I know I'm speaking to a billion of you. So I'll be right back after this clip. Love you so dearly.
Really amazing.
Okay, what happened, Pat?
What happened is Ryan walked past me and he had this big smile on his face. I said, wow, that makes my day. It really makes my day.
And then we recognized each other, and I knew they would have Ann in their names because they're obvious angels. And oh, of course, her middle name is Ann, born on 323, so there's those code again. And this guy's psychic and powerful.
Psychic, intuitive, and
Yep.
path.
Yeah, well, there was an angel following him the other day. Right?
Yeah, and he also felt like something's up, something's
I
changing.
felt something's happening.
Yeah.
Something's coming.
And run it. Okay, so once again at breakfast, beautiful waitress comes over, Angel, right? And I'm like, oh, Ann, of course she is, because I told her the Ann means angel.
Right.
So there's a certain names and numbers that
Right.
people you try to get born into or
Right.
born onto to help you remember that you're an
Right.
angel. So see how it already says Ann right there?
Uh-huh.
This is from 2013, because that's when I
Alright.
picked up on these codes. See how it says 27 there?
Right.
Because that's your birthday,
Right.
August 27th.
Right.
And so I already got your name and your birthday on the card.
Right.
So this will help you know that you're an angel.
All right.
And just know that this conversation, this cycle, we've been through hundreds of times.
Okay.
So you're not alone. You're going to find out you're grandiose AF, and you just got to get past, how am I an angel? I'm a surfer.
Right.
Okay, this beautiful guy here, he walked past me in Denny's, and I was like, well, there's a strong psychic with an angel. And he says, yes, he is psychic. He's felt different. And he said he sees the number 1111, as do we all. That means angel. But now what he's about to find out is I gave him the digital red pill card, which is going to send him to a website that's going to talk about his birthday. Look at the second number down.
27th. That's my birthday, October 27th.
Mine's August 27th. Angels, try to hit the number 27 or 11, which you've been seeing. We know that means angel. How the hell did I know you were psychic and have your birthday on a card? Excuse me, how the heaven did I know? Yeah.
Man, that's just, man.
There's at least a billion of
Goosebumps right now.
That's it. You'll hear me say in the website, in the video on Telegram, if you get chills, that's a sign that your angels are saying this is true. I've already said that. I said it a million
Oh
times.
man,
Yeah. Well, because you're remembering you're an angel and you're finding out you're not crazy, you're gifted. And just know that I've had this conversation. I've been on a trip for a week and a half. I've had the same conversation with Denny's waiters all over the world. 3 of them are angels. And I'll show you a video. Get on the Telegram channel, because I have a video with my other waitress at Denny's. Tiff Annie. Ann's usually, angels often have Ann in their name. Her birthday was, I think your birthday, it was on the 27th.
Oh man.
Yeah, so just basically you're waking up, bring all your friends, tell them you weren't crazy, send them a telegram. You're going to be able to talk about your gifts there. People will help you deal with your problems. And if you're dealing with demons and if your life has sucked, it's because you were targeted the first time you got psychic. So your life's going to make a lot more sense. I know you got tables and you're an ancient angel, man. And it was visible just walking by. Have a great day, Enrique.
Appreciate it, man.
Much love.
Talking about is cures addiction and PTSD.
Upgrades the operating system of your brain and teaches you how to use your subconscious as a subconscious second drive. Okay, so here we are. I'm in College Station, Texas, visiting brother JW, and yet again we're just sitting here BSing, and another angel walks by. So this guy walks by, big, beautiful, bright energy, and he's covered in feathers, if you notice, and I'm brave all day, every day. And so JW and I look at each other and we're like, there's one. So I'm like, hey man, how you doing? And we start talking, he's really cool. And Angel. So I go, hey, do you have an Ann in your name? He's like, it's Brandon. So once again, the card from 2013 that already says Ann on it. And oh, of course he's born on the 17th. But could you show your tattoo, please?
Yeah.
Oh, look. It's the Eye of Horus, which equals 27. And don't freak out about Egyptian stuff, because the Egyptian stuff and the Christian stuff completely match up. But as you can also see, he's already good with swords and he owns a bunch of swords. That's just how easy this is, and that's how much we're everywhere. So now here's where it gets wild.
Yeah.
You were in ancient Egypt as a Jedi. So that sword that you saw, you saw how it's made to spin differently, and you can feel that it's weighted for spinning.
Yeah.
So I invented this sword, I thought, in 2007 because of fire spinning.
Yeah.
Get this exact shape with these fins and the center mark and this and all that. This is already carved all over ancient Egypt everywhere.
Wow.
It's called a Jed pillar, and DJED. Now get this, the Jedi, which you were and are, were actually protecting Osiris. They were fighting Set, also known as Seth.
Yeah.
So it's been Jedi versus Seth in real life for 9,000 years.
Wow.
Here's where it gets trippy. So this is literally the perfect sword. I've been working on this for spinning forever. If you take this, make it out of copper, zinc, and then add lemon juice, that's a functioning flashlight.
What?
That is a pile battery. That is the exact schematic for a pile battery in circuitry.
Cool.
And it also, tip it on its side, it spells out 1111. Do you see recurring numbers? Yeah.
It's so trippy.
Well, yeah, right?
Yeah.
You see 11s?
Yes.
Okay. And, he lives here and I'm just passing through. But this conversation happens nonstop. Like every single waitress I have, every single person, you know what an empath is, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, that's me. And so I just literally have this uncanny ability to sense angels. And when you walked up, bam. So this card here, if you go to Kung Flow, that gives you a fully free training program that will teach you how to manually program your brain.
Yeah.
You can upgrade anything, and your brain, according to science, is 1,000,000 times more powerful than a supercomputer that takes up 2 tennis courts of space.
Yep.
So this card will run you through the name coding, which you have. And can I ask your middle name? Don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I just talked to somebody, one of my friends. Literally today, I talked to someone about my middle name. They're like, "Yo, your middle name is so cool." I'm like, "Yeah, because I don't tell people though, but it's actually a prophet, Micah."
So see how it says Michael right there? You're a warrior angel. And so, yeah. So obviously, look at this guy. He's a warrior. So you're you're in Michael's army. You're one of the shit, for all we know.
And I tell people every time this is trippy too, because what you're saying is different than what I've experienced, but all matches up though. I always tell people whenever they're doing any type of lucid dreaming or anything, and they need to tie their silver lining to anything back to the body, to pray to the Archangel Michael. He's the one that protects us all.
Yeah. And so what's funny, we're sitting here in redneck Sylvania, Texas, and this guy's already hip to lucid dreaming and calling in the archangels for protection. And so, it just, there's people, all of y'all everywhere. There's a billion of us on planet, and you just never know when you're entertaining angels. So yeah, man, you just totally made my day. And I'm gonna be posting this up. If you go on that Kung Flow site, go to the socials, there's a Telegram channel.
Yep.
And then there's a video there that'll say the Digital Red Pill movie starts here. That's gonna trip you out, because it's gonna validate all the stuff you've been thinking and your path. And you know, man, like, please keep in touch. And we're doing live chats on the Telegram.
Okay.
Because, you know, I don't know if you have a job that you love, but you can get paid $150 an hour to teach people how to heal themselves while spinning that sword. And one of your jobs is going in with kids and playing video games with them, so you know their games.
Yeah.
And definitely watch Assassin's Creed. You already
movie?
played?
Yeah, I already know about it.
Okay, because the movie's okay. It's
The
decent.
movie's alright. The game though.
The first 3 games. Because when the Jedi, so originally it was the Atlantean priesthood, and then that got messed up, so went into Jedi into Egypt with Thoth. But then when that fell, we went into Persia and became the assassins. And the word assassin is actually a corruption of the actual word, which is hashashin, and that means cannabis smoker. And don't say anything, but we know. So that cures cancer and makes you a better athlete.
Yep.
Bruce Lee, Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt, half the NFL, 75% of the NBA are all on cannabis.
Depends on how you use it too. How your mental state is as well.
Yeah, so thank you so much for willing to be on camera. And you know, JW lives right here, and please do connect on Telegram. And you know, you're gonna meet your soul fam over there.
Awesome.
We have people who can literally light people on fire with their minds there. So sounds like you got business, but
yeah, I do.
Grab that. Man, it was a pleasure.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, man. Good to see you again.
See you
and
too.
also, I'll send you, connect with me. I'll send you the plans. You can make one of these for $40.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And you should make 2. And you will be so good at them so fast.
I'm looking for
and then also, Kita, right?
Kita.
On the card, it says KI because that's a Jedi name.
Kita.
Yep.
You're a Jedi.
Yep. Well, she's got. Okay, so right after we met Brandon, Nico, as in Nikola Tesla, walks up wearing a Boondock Saints shirt. That's funny to me because I helped write that movie and I'm in it, and it's all about angels waking up angels. And of course, he's carrying the 11 code. What's your middle name, if I could ask?
That would be Kyle.
Okay, so I got to get you another card because it's going to say Ki on it. Kai is an angel Jedi name. Are you a tech person?
Not especially.
What's your passion in life?
Writing, actually. I enjoy writing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the key techs are really good at that stuff, and they made the movies like The Matrix and the X-Men that woke us up. So I'm going to grab you that card, but you're holding, like, we just had a long conversation. You'll see with Brandon and 17 other people in the last week. You're an incarnated angel or Jedi, which were real in ancient Egypt. And yeah, man, it's just the fact that you walked up wearing that shirt immediately after you left, that's like movie timing. So let me grab you a card. Thanks for being here, and thanks for letting me film your shirt.
Yeah, no
and I'm wearing the number 3 in the shirt. That was Nikola Tesla's favorite number.
No joke.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sitting here with my new angel friend, Nathan. So I walk into Denny's, and as you've already seen twice here, I walk in and I see this guy and I look at him, obviously an angel, you know, glowing, good looking, bright eyes. So then the song Angel starts playing on the radio. So I'm like, I gotta talk to this dude. I walk over and I see the Ann in his name, and I'm like, yep, that's for Angel. So I said, hold on, you're an incarnated angel. I'm gonna go get you a card. And I come back and I say, hey, the Ann in your name is Angel. And then
I come out and say my birthday.
Which is your birthday?
It's June 3rd, so 6/3.
So this card is from 2013, and it says 3 on it because people who are angels will be born on the 3rd, the 11th, 17th, 27th. Usually not the 33rd. And then, so then, yeah, I'm not good at math. Public school. So then what happened?
And then you said that was going to be your next question, and then you said, I also told you that I keep seeing the number 333, either, you know, 333rd or it's 3:33 o'clock.
Right, and 3 times 3 times 3 is 27, which you can see as soon as the camera learns how to focus. So anyway, the 27's already on that card. But then he got me because I was going to ask him if he sees the number 1111. Do you see the number 1111?
And then I said I have the tattoo.
Yeah. And then we went through how the source etymology of the word 11 is actually angel. And he's just holding all kinds of codes, and he's gifted and had a bunch of experiences. If you want to share, if not, and we're just picking up B-roll here.
Did we get that other part that I talked about that someone called me number
I think
8?
we did actually. We just got the main stuff here.
We didn't get the first part.
The only thing that I really wanted to document, along you're already on your spiritual path and you had your wake up. We're trying to wake people up. The experience you had is what. If we do that with the other billion plus angels on the planet, we win, no fight, we go to heaven, we bring it here.
Yeah.
So he's the number 11 is already on the card too. So thank you so much for doing this for the third time, because the more that people see that this is legit and I don't have an agenda and there's no way I've already got 11 and you've already got the tattoo and it means angel. So thanks for being here, man, and you're just going to be somebody extraordinary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it was 3:03 when I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, another time.
Well, 303 is the room that Trinity is in when Neo and she meet in the Matrix.
Really?
And the Matrix is just filled with 27s.
Really?
So R is the 18th letter, E is the 5th, D is the 4th. That adds up to 27.
Wow.
They have to take out 27 blocks to get to the Matrix.
Wow.
Lawrence Fishburne's birthday adds up to 27.
See, that's funny because my birthday is 6/3/89, but my last name is D. Dodd.
Oh, is what?
Dodd. D.
Wow. So 6'3", 369 is a Nikola Tesla code. 27 was his favorite number too. 369 is what the whole universe is built on. And then the 89 in there, that's 72.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a trip. I mean, I've had crazy experiences where someone told me that I was actually 27 years old. And I'm like, wait, but I'm 33.
You're 33 right now?
I just turned 33.
Oh, you're in your Jesus years.
Right?
Yeah, things happen at age 27 and 33, so you're perfectly timed. And once again, there's those numbers.
Wow.
Yeah, so when you run through the whole, my story of awakening and all the 27s and things that blasted me, hopefully your life is weirder, but probably not. So, yeah, just thank you so much for being so willing to share here. And, yeah, come on over to t.me/RRP327.
327.
And,
Okay.
well, that's the main code number. It's Harry Potter's dad's birthday, Nikola Tesla's favorite number. It's in Star Wars 100 times. It's in pretty much the Hunger Games are 3 books of 27 chapters.
Okay.
It's just literally Assassin's Creed, if you know that game. That's a video game. That's our real history. So, yeah, man, thank you for being here. I just could not appreciate you more, and you're great on camera.
Thanks.
All right, man. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
I just feel impressed to let you know that I've known Ryan since about the end of October last year, first part of November. And in that time, I've seen him talk to people, and about 50 people-ish. He says, hey, you have an Ann in your name, don't you? And they're like, yeah. And what day were you born on? And a lot of them are born on the 27th of a month. It's pretty incredible from the outside looking in. And, it's one thing to hear it from him, but I thought I would take the time to let you hear it from somebody else who's actually witnessed him do it. The things that he said and that happened in Arizona last week, all true. It was pretty amazing to watch. Just about everybody that served us, male or female, at the restaurants and other places, they were angels. And some of them knew it, some of them didn't. But if you didn't think that, it was real, or you were a little apprehensive, or I tell you what, when he first started talking to me about it, I was reserved. And the more and more I saw him out there talking to people and them saying, yep, I knew that there was something special about me, or, you know, I knew that I was an angel. One person actually said they knew it, and they were waiting for somebody to tell them about it. I found that pretty amazing.
Okay, so everything you just saw is real. None of that is scripted, and those people will back me up that we'd never met before. That's how easy it is to see people, and that's how distinctly specific all those codes are. They're everywhere. And so, friends, I need to ask your help here. I need help getting this message out. I am one of the most censored people in America, and the reason why you've never heard of me is because my deep state family has been trying to kill me quietly behind the scenes for quite some time. Didn't go well, and now that I have money again, I can finally put out this clip and not have to ask you for money, which would have gummed things up. So, my request to you is please share this with anybody who fits the parameters of the codes you just saw. And even if they don't, if they are brave, send them this clip, because something like 40% of us don't hold codes in any way, shape, or form, but you will know them by their actions, and they'll be smartasses. So folks, I did want to leave with two things. First off, I just caught wind of this new trend. Well, it's not a new trend. It's been going around for like 2 years on TikTok. And there's this thing that if you caught this 01011 code, which is an 11, if you caught this code, something magical is going to happen on August 27th. Now, there's the 27 again, but the reason why I'm intrigued is because I'm turning 50 on August 27th. So is something going to happen? I have no idea, but it doesn't matter because we can make this happen. This is quite literally the Great Awakening. The Great Awakening happens when you all remember that you're actually angels. And I assure you folks, I have been fighting desperately to share this information with you since 2013, and it's been a battle. However, we won, and so, folks, if I could lean on the birthday leverage, please share this far and wide. Drop it in every group that has light workers in it, patriots, anons, all the brave people, because this is it. I assure you this will play out. And I need your help because my phones keep getting shut down and it's just been a massive tech nightmare and I'm censored everywhere. So please share this with anybody and everybody. Please help me make this happen. I will absolutely use the birthday guilt leverage. It's that important, folks, and it's real. It's really real. So just to put a tag on that and to take this to the next level, what I'm going to do now is tease you with part 2. Part 2 is where we start talking about the actuality of your superpowers. Folks, superpowers, enhanced abilities, those are your birthright. You're supposed to have them. You are a grandiose, powerful soul, and you were tricked and trapped here so that they could feed off your energy. So what I'm going to do now to prove the point is I'm going to show you some video of something I've been doing on stage since 2009. I'm going to be holding my hand either in or way too close to a fire staff flame for anywhere between 7 and I think 17 seconds without burning. And I'll give you the secret sauce right up front. The key to superpowers, the source of the force, is love. The clips you're about to see are also real, raw footage. No editing, trickery, fakery of any kind. And I'm showing you this to show you how powerful you are and what's about to happen. As soon as we all wake up, we save America, save the world, usher in the 5th dimension, and then we have the best after party in the history of the galaxy. True story. We are all going to 5D together as family. And you are part of the most ancient, powerful family ever in existence, and together, nothing can stop us. nothing. I love you all so very dearly. Please share this widely. Let's get this going. I'm tired of this shit show. Enough is enough. I love you.
And he can make it out if he can dream it. Rising up from the ash, he's a phoenix. I'm a match, she kerosene. You know she gon' burn down everything. She an arsonist in her pastime, and I've been burned for the last time. Time, whoa. I've been burned for the last time. Time, whoa. I've been burned for the last time. Play with me, you play with fire. You play with me, you play with fire. I'm a match, she kerosene. You know she gon' burn down everything. She an arsonist in her pastime, and I've been burned for the last time. Time, whoa. I've been burned for the last time. Time, whoa. I've been burned for the last time.
Hey, Dr. Dave, explain this one. I'll wait. Oh, shit. Weird, right?